Good morning, everybody. This is the post-season of living on $100 here in Turkey, where I do everything that I wanted to do during the real season, but it was too expensive. So one of the first things we're gonna do is we are going to get Turkish ice cream. I've heard fantastic things about this place. How does this work? What do I do? Oh. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
This was $3.16. You see why I didn't get this during the main season? You know, I take for granted that I'm not allergic to anything. Like, I never need to worry if this has peanuts in it or dairy or anything like that. I'm able to eat whatever I want, and my life would be a lot harder if I had allergies. It's funny, it's almost like the more expensive a food is, the less I enjoy it. Like, if I come back to Turkey, definitely gonna pass on the Turkish ice cream. The next thing that I want is a pomegranate. Yeah, pomegranate. I want a big one. I can't reach those ones over there. We're gonna try this. Ah, got him. 10 lira, okay, perfect. Well, this was only like $1. I thought it would be more expensive. Now let's go figure out how to eat it. You're supposed to use a knife to open these things, but I don't have a knife. So instead, I'm just gonna use this sharp piece of metal right here, and I'm going to cut it open on that. Okay, once you've got it scored around the edges so that it's something you can break open. I think I saw somebody on TikTok do this where they're just like, yes. When I was little, we had a pomegranate tree, or pomegranate bush, I don't know what to call it. It was like a bush, but I think it's called a tree. In our front yard. And we'd always go out there, we'd pick it during harvest season. Our dogs fucking loved it. They're messy. You get red shit everywhere. But they're great. You'll see this like white membrane in there. Some people, they try to pick it out and they try to just get the seeds. The whole thing is edible. You can just take a whole bite into this thing right here. Heads up though, pomegranates can be very messy. So I recommend eating them outside and then picking up your trash and shit, throwing it away. The next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna get an expensive hamburger. I mean, like, we're going all out on this. We're gonna need a barbecue burger, 180 grams. Okay, so this is what an expensive hamburger here is. This is a barbecue beef burger. It looks like just patties and cheese. Wait, what? Well, huh. Give it a shot. It tastes good. You guys might not know this, but Nintendo is remaking the Pokemon Diamond and Pokemon Pearl games that were originally from the Nintendo DS. I love those games. I think that's possibly my favorite generation, and they're remaking them. But what I want to do is I want to make a tournament on my TikTok account, and I want to live stream it. I want to set up my own Pokemon tournament for everybody that loves this game. I'm imagining that this will be on Christmas. So we'll have like 20, maybe 25 days to be able to practice and be able to train. But I need to figure out the logistics of how I'm going to do this, how I'm going to be able to live stream all of these people, how I'm going to get them to collaborate. The next thing that we're going to do involves the Chronicles of Narnia. Have you guys ever watched that movie where there's the one brother who ends up betraying his entire family because of some candy? That candy is called Turkish Delight, and we're going to go try it. See, look at this. This is $10 for whatever this is. Okay, let's investigate this together because I have no idea what we're actually in for. Okay, so it seems like powdered sugar. I'm not sure if you can see that. It seems just like powdered sugar on something. It has the texture of like edibles, if you've ever had like a gummy. Oh, it's pretty good. I only got a small amount, so this was $2.67. This is seriously not like any candy I've ever had before. This is a genuinely new experience. I guess you could kind of think of it like putting powdered sugar on a Swedish fish. Swedish fish are fantastic. And then just like imagine that just like in a really fine powdered sugar. It's funny. People in my YouTube videos freak out about all of the Coke that I drink, thinking that this is sugar. All I drink is sugar-free stuff. I don't drink sugar. This police officer just carrying around a fucking machine gun. I was scrolling through Reddit earlier today in the morning when I first woke up, and I saw a post about a guy that had rabies. And that is terrifying. I spent like an hour just researching what rabies does to you and how rabies affects you. You become afraid of water. Like the thought of drinking water is terrifying. You get a hydrophobia. Scary stuff. It has a 100% lethality rate. Everybody that gets rabies dies. So I think I want to get vaccinated for rabies. Like, have you seen how many cats there are in this country? What if one of them bit me? But rabies sounds like a future Nate problem, so I will deal with that later. I think I'm going to call it a day, go back to my hostel and just relax. I'm going to take the next couple of days off just so I can relax because filming this series is super stressful. But I will be back eventually because I like eating and I need money.